It's the PokerNews Podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 861st episode of the PokerNews Podcast. I'm Chad Holloway at Level 9 Studio, joined by Kyna England and Mike Holtz. We've got a great episode. We're going to talk about our meetup game. We're going to talk about the High Stakes Duel. But before we do any of that, we have a Gold Pass to award.
Yay!
The code words, the code phrase was in honor of Kyna. It was NAPT Ladies Event Champ, Kyna. Cool. I did have somebody email me thinking they figured it out before the episode actually dropped. Because we're like, everyone's going to think it's England. Yeah. So let's switch it. Let's put cool, which is your Twitter handle.
Yeah. So smart.
Yeah, right.
Balance our ranges. Yeah, nice.
So I didn't know what to expect in terms of how many people were going to enter this thing, how many people were listening. We didn't really have a way to gauge it as we were doing these episodes with Connor's Life Outside Poker podcast. So when the episode dropped at 8 a.m. on Friday, every Friday in Pacific time, and the email started rolling in right away. Ooh. We had like 20 off the bat, and I was like, all right, this is going to be pretty good. Because I honestly, when we started doing this, I'm like, I don't know if we're going to get 15 entries, if we're going to get 50. I honestly was thinking like 50 to 100. If we hit 100, I was going to be ecstatic. We did. We got 209.
Woo!
So yeah, we got like double the entries I thought we would in this thing. So
I wish we had more than one to give out, but
I know
it's a big prize.
$10,000 worth value. Thank you to everybody who did participate. I have a spreadsheet on my work computer, which is right down here. You guys, one of you, Mike, you got a random number generator.
I can pull one up, yeah.
This is how we're going to do it. We're going to just put in the numbers 1 to 209. Everybody's name is on this spreadsheet based upon when they emailed me and I just filled it in. And we're just going to find the random number, find the name that corresponds it, and they are going to be our Gold Pass winner.
All right, let's do it.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to record from my perspective, and then we'll edit this into like a little box so everyone can see that this is on the up and up. So I'm going to come stand behind you guys.
Okay. Random number.
I want you to pull up the random number generator.
Sure, so everyone knows that it is.
You want me to hold the computer?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's the computer. You can then find the number. You can see, people can see that the names are there.
Yeah, and multiple entries. Good job.
All right,
guys.
as you see, we got Moodang cranking. We're really just huge Moodang fans around here. Let me pull it up here. Oh my God, Garrett, what happened? Oh, it's crazy.
A little more prepared.
Let's see here. Oh my God, I totally didn't know it was going to happen. Right, 209. Whoops. 209.
All right.
We're going to generate.
Yep.
Oh. Whoa. Wow.
All right. There we go. On number 159.
Shut up. I had it on that one.
Wow,
that is
crazy.
That is crazy. And Louis Rivera.
Rigged.
What? That almost could be rigged, but like, how did I just have it on that one? That's crazy.
That's why I'm filming.
Wow,
people.
Congrats to Mr. Rivera.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Thanks for entering.
That is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of crazy, yeah.
Louis Rivera, congratulations. You're going to find yourself at the NAPT in Las Vegas at Resorts World. $10,000 Gold Pass, so that's going to cover the hotel, the travel, and entry into the $5,300 main event. If you want, you can come in studio with us when you're here in Vegas. Right?
Yeah, and definitely come say hi, when you're there.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's been 6 weeks in the making.
Hey, yo, congrats.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome. All right. So cool.
Yeah. We'll learn more about him. I'll get his story out there. And like I said, hopefully he'll come in the podcast and the viewers can learn, right? He's their horse, I guess. So cool stuff, fun stuff. Now, I mentioned Resorts World. That's where we were last weekend. We had our meetup game. It was fun.
It was really fun.
That too was better than I thought it was going to be, to be honest.
A lot more fun than I thought. I mean, I knew it was going to be really fun, but like the turnout, like the friends came out. We were hype. It was great. There was an incident. That was also great. There was pizza. That was great. It was all great.
No, the incident was cool.
Yeah, if anybody read the article on PokerNews.
I look over and Mike's just like...
Yeah, no, it was pretty crazy.
I asked afterwards, like, what happened here? And it made me sad that it was such a simple, stupid thing.
Yeah.
It was, from what I was told, was just a player ordered 2 drinks, and what am I going to do with these drinks?
He was on my direct right.
Yeah, so like, he got up to go get a table, and he missed a hand, or he was dealt in the hand, and then they mucked it because he wasn't at the table.
No, so what actually happened is he's on the river. And he's in position, meaning if he checks on the river, the hand is over and he can just show his hand. What happens is Connor Woodland, who won the tournament, was first to act on the river, and he goes to check. And as he's about to check, this guy stands up, and I guess the waitress is just giving drinks, and he just starts walking away. The dealer's like, hey, whoa, you can't be in your hand. And it's like, it takes him like 3 or 4 seconds to get up. The dealer's talking to him. He's ignoring him. I guess he had headphones in. He walks away. I mean, he walks like a table length and a half over. And I'm like, I already know what's happening. He calls the four. He's like, what do you want me to do? The four's like, kill his hand, obviously. And then he came back and chaos ensued.
I could hear him being like, I flop trips, or something like that too. And he was clearly
Well,
upset.
Connor had a pair of threes, he told me. So
Yeah, and he was yelling in Bobo's face too. It was a big scene. Yeah.
No, yeah. He said he was going to pull his genitals out and use them to push the chips in. It was just a good time. And I personally, if he did that, you know what I mean. I mean, I'm not going to judge. You know, I'm not saying I wouldn't want to see that, but you know.
But they booted him, didn't they?
They booted him. Yeah, they kicked him out. Yeah.
And it wasn't just because like he just wouldn't let up. He just kept going on, and he escalated it when they were trying to de-escalate. Same thing, kind of like when you argue with a cop. Like you're not going to win when you argue with a floorman. Tell me, I've been in this industry for 15 years. Show me anytime you've argued with a foreman, and they're like, you know what, you convinced me. You're right. Maybe it gets escalated to Jack Effel, and he comes and reverses it or something. That might happen, but usually, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I've never won a successful argument before, man.
No, I feel like my arguments just like end up being like, fine, I will take the penalty, but I'm not happy about it. And then go stand in the corner, you know?
Yeah, no, me too. That's that's what everyone does, doesn't it? Don't they?
I mean, it made the field easier. One less player down. They got 57 entries, which was awesome. To put it in perspective, I asked them the night before, Friday night, got 30. So almost double the entries. I think that was in large part because of the turnout. We had fans there, people who came up. You had friends come, both of you, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. That was really fun.
Yeah, cool stuff. I had a great time. I thought it was really fun, yeah.
It went really late, though.
Well, it did because
went
you
really
ended up
late,
the
yeah.
last host standing. Connor Richards was there, of course. You took fourth place.
Fourth place, yeah. I got very tired at the end. I'm a little ashamed to say. I don't really know that I have it in me anymore to play from 7 p.m. to 4 in the morning. Well, I think I busted at 4, but I think it went until 6.
So it was, I was not expecting this. So it was the Resorts World Nightly, 7 p.m. And they have it every night. 30-minute levels with 25K chips. Like, yeah, it's a long tournament.
Yeah, and I've played it before, and the one I won it once before a few weeks ago, and I same thing. There weren't as many entries, and there were like 36 entries. It still ended at like 2:30.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't just poker. We had shirts that we gave away, which were, specialty made by PokerNews.
I didn't get one either.
A few left in the truck.
Yeah, I forgot, yeah.
And but for the most part, they were almost all given away to the players, to some of the staff even wanted some, which was great. Speaking of the staff, shout out to Leon Wheeler, the director of poker operations there. He was very happy to have us for one and have, let us put it on, which was great. But he also gave pizzas.
Yeah.
So there was pizza time.
Big fan of pizza.
Thanks, Leon.
We liked it.
And then, of course, we had some heavy hitters show up, which was great. Joey Ingram showed up. Jeff Madsen, we've talked about him in the podcast before.
The GOAT.
Yeah, he came, he was actually to my right the whole
Poppy
time.
and the GOAT. Okay.
Jeff got 5th.
Yeah. You outlasted him. You guys were
I
jabbering.
busted him.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I knew you guys were jabbering back and forth because I was at your table.
I know,
so.
we were like fighting at one point because it's just Jeff. Because I'll be like, what the fuck, Jeff? Like it just escalates, but it's okay. Only Jeff.
I had an interesting experience. You know this. You were at the table. So I actually missed the first hand because I was over fiddling with the T-shirts. So they killed my hand, but the dealer floorman actually looked at it. This is a friendly game. And it was aces.
Yeah.
Like he set aside, I came back and it was aces. Like
we all laughed at Chad pretty hard on that one.
But
live poker rig for action,
What they didn't see coming was the second hand, back-to-back aces. I was dealt 2 red aces.
Wow.
It was awesome because
crazy.
it looks like maybe I'm tilting or what have you. And I won a big pot off Lori Persinger. Shout out to Lori.
Shout out to Lori.
But that was cool. Back-to-back aces.
Yeah.
So, let's talk. We were reading the comments. If you're watching this, sometimes we read the comments. Sometimes we don't because you guys can be really mean.
Yeah, don't be so mean, guys.
I
We're
mean,
trying our best out here.
We're all
sorry that we butchered Garrett Adelstein's name. It's probably still wrong.
I'm like my sister's made fun of me my whole life. I mispronounce everything.
Me too. I'm so bad with names, but I know, we know who he is. He's the greatest.
Yeah, the amount of times I said Charlize Theron as a kid, it's not going to change, guys.
I still thought that's what it was. So.
No, it's Theron, yeah.
Oh, okay. And we butcher names all the time. It's a proud tradition here on the PokerNews Podcast. So,
yeah.
And we've been doing it for 861 episodes.
That's why stop now?
It's much longer than the Nick Vertucci show. I'll tell you that.
Oh, God.
Holy shit. There was one good comment, though, that I liked on the last week's video. Say hello to my son sort of thing.
Sure.
Right? She
Yes.
knew
Ryan,
we were-
shout out from Panama.
Yeah, his mom in Panama, must be watching the show, said, say hello to my son. He's a dealer at Resorts World. And as fate had it, he was dealing in our meetup game. And so we actually did say hi and took video of it. Check it out. Ryan, your mom says hi from Panama.
Got that, yeah.
So she can watch the episode now. She's going to see this, that we lived up to it.
Yeah.
I saw that comment the other day. I was like, okay, I'm going to remember Brian. That's for sure.
All right, so we did it. We delivered, and Brian was great. He is a very good dealer.
Good
So-
dealer, yeah.
He's great. Great dealer, yeah.
Now, something else that was great to some people and not so much to others was we had a gentleman enter the meetup game. He actually came from the daily. So the daily went really long. I believe he actually won the daily.
Yeah, I think so.
So he decided, let me jump into the nightly, maybe go back to back. And he was a rapper of some sorts. I don't know. He started doing his thing. Joey Ingram at first was very excited about it. He's like, who is this guy? He's got so much charisma. And, he did some rapping. And then, I don't know, he actually is a good poker player. He won the daily and he kept going deep. He outlasted me, but you had to play with him for a while. Mike, you were then there too. So.
He was spitting bars. My boy was rapping his ass off. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun for a little bit. And then it got very late. And we were very tired and it got a little tiresome. But good for
spitting.
him for having the energy to keep it going,
Did he go? Did he make it to the final table?
No.
I don't know. Well, I do have video of it. He was, like you said, spitting some bars. So check it out.
Poker.news.com. Respect says, I babble on, this is not a rap song. Because I freestyle all night long at the resort casino, the Resort World Casino, the best casino up in the place. You cannot replace, you cannot erase. I'm the Muhammad Ali, and there's no time to take this place. Because I tell you this, we're coming back, putting Las Vegas on the map. This is a new Las Vegas, Poker.news, and that's a fact. Podcast. You know what? It's like a gun blast. Don't ask. It's a simple task. County Dog, North City's hottest rapper. Doing it in Las Vegas, 702-562. I ain't no snapper. I eat red snapper for a living. It's just the beginning. My wheels used to be spinning in the 90s when I was grinning. But yo, I ain't from Texas. Don't flex this. My exes reflex this and perfect this dope flow. Here I come and I'm relentless. I'ma tell this Asian. I'm a persuasion, I turn a lesbian straight again. I'm gonna make this back again. Like Donald Trump said, make America great again. And I'm gonna tell you, I turn a lesbian straight again. So I don't care. This is PokerNews.com. Listen to the podcast and you could babble on. County Dog, I'm out.
All right, so there you got a little taste of what it was all about. He might be a regular there. I don't know if you want to. If you see him, recognize him. Maybe he'll rap for you a little bit too. But let's talk about the winner of the tournament, Connor. Not Connor Richards, though. Not Connor Richards. He had to fire 2 bullets. Sorry, Connor.
Wow.
He outlasted me, but he fired 2 bullets, only fired 1. What about you?
fair.
Did you guys 1 or 2 bullets?
One.
One
Yeah.
bullet.
Oh, so Connor
Yeah.
was the only one
But
who fired
I
2.
lost like half my stack like right away, and I shouted it to Mike. I was like, "Mike, I lost half my stack," and he's like, "Figures" or something like
no,
that.
adds
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
But I came back.
I don't remember saying that, but as you said that in my mind, I went figures. So
Well, the Connor that won the tournament was Connor Woodland, which is a buddy of yours.
yeah, that's he's we call him Dirtbird.
Dirtbird. Okay.
Dirtbird, yeah, not the Dirtbird, not the Dirty Bird. Dirtbird.
Okay.
He's got lots of names then.
Yeah, he's an up and coming poker professional now, I would say. The boy's been crushing it. He's a little protege of mine. He fiddles in some tournaments here and there, and he's a dirty young man, you know.
He had said that he bagged the win tournament too, so that he had to go do that right away the next day.
I saw that on his Twitter. He tweeted out like on 3 hours sleep, from our game, which he won, then to the win, which he didn't. I don't think he cashed that one.
No, he min cashed or
min
something
cash,
like that. Yeah. But he just got a second out in like Oregon or something like that for $20K or something. He's been doing well recently, and he's a dirty dog. He's a sly fox.
Might not
Simple
be
man.
it is the first time, but maybe not the last time we talk about him on the podcast. Because, like you say, he could win something.
Yeah, people are saying he might be the top poker Dundada. I mean, I don't know. That's just what they're saying.
Well, he did also win a seat into a charity event that's going to be tomorrow as this airs. It's the Jeremy Renner charity poker event that is taking place as part of a charity weekend where they're going to also have golf. There's going to be a concert Saturday night at Brooklyn Bowl, which I'm going to actually attend.
Pretty cool.
It should be a lot of fun. And this charity event is taking place at the Venetian. So he's won a seat into that. He's going to get over there compete with Renner, other charity celebrities in this charity event, and who knows, maybe he'll parlay it into a big prize or score. I don't know what they're giving away over there, but I don't know. The chance to play with Jeremy Renner is appealing to me.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Does he get a +1? Are you going to be his date?
I don't think he does get a +1. I might just buy a ticket to go to the thing.
Yeah,
fun.
I might too.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool actually. There's a bunch of people there. Like, I don't know, sounds fun. I think I might do that.
Yeah.
I did joke during the tournament, when I was announcing that this is a prize, like, and you also get a cameo in his next movie, or they'll make you into an Avenger sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then, to me, that's apparently just a joke, but there are people who are like, for real?
No,
Seriously?
and those people were me.
No, that adds up too. Yeah.
All right. Well, it was a fun night all around. I really did enjoy it. It was more people showed up than I expected. It was more engaging. It was fun. Hopefully, it won't be the last one we do. We'll have to look for maybe another opportunity, maybe during the World Series of Poker or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Yeah. I'm with it.
Well, speaking of the WSOP, let me thank our sponsor. We debuted them, I think, a couple weeks ago. Last week, we showed you a segment with a WSOP hand replay. We're going to introduce a new segment this week. It was a really fun one with me and Connor Richards. So they have a game on the WSOP. It's the #1 free-to-play poker app. It's called the Daily Blitz. You get to play it daily if you want for free. Basically, what it is they will flash, you'll have like 15 seconds, and that clock will go up the more you play. Every day you get 2 more seconds or something like that. And they will put out a board in 2 hands, and you have to process quickly and choose which hand is the winning hand. It sounds super easy, and I can tell you that it's not. Like, I've been doing this for a while now. It's I don't know, the trick of the brain or something, but it is a lot of fun. And Connor and I went head to head, give you a little taste of what it's all about. Check it out. You ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Tick-tock! Boy, we are seeing history in the making. Every decision this person makes is the correct one. I can't even!
That is why I am a WSOP bracelet winner, my friends. Better luck next time. All right, there you have it. Check out the WSOP free-to-play app. You can use the bonus code PokerNews and get $1 million in chips. It's a lot of fun, and they are a proud sponsor of the PokerNews podcast. Let's talk High Stakes Duel. Some news out of left field, kind of. To me, the High Stakes Duel was, we hadn't heard about it in, I don't know, when was it? I wrote the whole article about it too. It was like August of 2023. That is when we last saw Daniel Negreanu win against Eric Persson and the Doug Polk. That was it. Before that, it was December of 2022 when Jason Kuhn defeated Phil Hellmuth for $1.6 million, which is the largest high stakes duel. So there have been 4 high stakes duels back with the 5th edition, and it is Patrik Antonius, fresh off being inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame, and Jared Bleznick, sports cards, won his first bracelet this summer. Kyna, who do you like in this match?
I got to go with Patrik. I don't know, just a legend. Like, he's just cool, calm, collected. I think I would take him. I don't know. No reason.
It is half
and
no
he's a very good looking guy too.
He is probably the best looking man in poker and has been that way for a long time.
That's fair.
But it is half no limit hold'em, half PLO, and Bleznick is a PLO guy. They're going to change
balance.
every 10 hands.
Yeah, good balance
every 10
there.
hands, interesting. Yeah, I still like Patrik, but Bleznick has like a really like an innate instinct to the game that you don't really see from most players. Not to say that Patrik doesn't either, but like Bleznick really has just a sense of where he's at in the hand. He might not be as like studied as Patrik is, but and maybe he is. I'm not really sure. And I've played with Bleznick a few times, but he's definitely still a dark horse to win. But yeah, I mean, you go with Patrik. He's just proven himself too many times.
Feels
right?
like he has that instinct though too, like because you never see him do anything that's like super out of line, but he's just like making very good calls and making very precise plays. Yeah, he's just like spot on every time. It feels like.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting. I mean, Bleznick's bracelet was in PLO. he has been playing a lot more poker, it seems to me. You might recall he made headlines when he won an event and then didn't want to give a traditional winner's interview, but he rather talked about sports cards because he owns a big sports cards breaking business, one of the major players in that industry. Oftentimes in these Poker Go games, he will use his time extensions to...
Yeah, I used all of his time extensions to open boxes of sports cards. That was funny.
I mean, I wouldn't be...
He was like tilting them a little bit too because that one guy was like really short and he's like, come on, man, this is like my tournament life. And he's like, I haven't used any of them. I'm going to use all of them right now.
It's fair, yeah.
Well, this is going to take place on November 12th. That's round 1. So that's a Tuesday. It's going to be available to watch on Poker Go. They're each putting up $50,000. So the way the high stakes duel works is this, is they each put up $50K. Whoever wins is going to take the $100K. If the loser wants to challenge them, the winner has to do it. You have to win 3 before you have the option to cash out, unless they decline the rematch and nobody else steps up. So for instance, we've seen Phil Hellmuth defeat Nick Wright in a heads-up match, right? And then Nick Wright declined to come back, but that opens a window for somebody else to come in and challenge Hellmuth.
So basically, like, Nick would have had to put up more money, though, right? Like,
right. He would have to put it 100,000.
But then instead, Jason Kuhn stepped up and put the 100,000, and that's how he won.
It wasn't. So actually,
it wasn't Jason Kuhn.
It wasn't Jason Kuhn at first. It was Hellmuth, and then who was it? It was Hellmuth for a couple. Tom Dwan stepped in there for a couple rounds, I believe it was, and then it got to
with Hellmuth. Yeah, I have the felt from that signed by both of them.
Really? So like I think Dwan won the first one, which was the first time Hellmuth had lost on High Stakes Duel, and then Hellmuth challenged him and won that one. So now it was at a $400,000 apiece, and Dwan said no. So Scott Seaver stepped in for just the one-time thing. He lost to Hellmuth, so Hellmuth $800,000, and it sounded like Seaver was going to challenge but backed out. But because Hellmuth hadn't won 3 in a row, that opened the door for somebody else to step in. Jason Kuhn stepped up to the plate, won that one for $1.6 million. Now, he would have to play if somebody else wanted to step up and put up $1.6 million. And there's like a window, and for people to do that, nobody did. I mean, who wants to put up $1.6 million and play heads up against Jason Kuhn?
No one.
Yeah. That was so he wins. He gets to the $1.6 million. We did see High Stakes Duel 5, which was it was. I don't know. It's hard to live up to the hype, right? When you go from playing for $800K a piece to now you're back down to $50K. And it was, there was a undercard, Mike Mattisau versus Sean Deeb for like $10K a piece.
Sure.
And then it was Daniel Negreanu versus Eric Persson. They were supposed to play back-to-back days, but Persson backed out the second day. And so then Doug Polk stepped up. Negreanu won, and it kind of died there. It took the $100K.
This is fun. I don't remember this. I feel like I did watch some of it, but I didn't know it was like this in depth. I'm going to definitely watch it this time. So it might not just be Patrik, Antonius, and Blez. It could be other people then.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yep.
That's
if people want to step up to the plate. Yeah, I really like the format. It's been a show that I've really enjoyed. Heads up play, very engaging. It's just...
What do you want me to put up 100K? Like, yeah, let's go play some half-half, guys.
We could do like a little mini high stakes duel in the studio. You two sometime.
Okay.
That's perfect. Let's do that. Yeah.
We'll play for all the money in Mike's car.
Yeah. I think that's too high stakes for you, Kyna.
Probably.
There's a poll on Poker News, and it looks like 73% think Patrik Antonius is going to win it.
That adds up.
Yeah, 27% Jared Bleznick. So
heads up is, it's so close anyway. Like, even if you're the best heads up player in the world, you might be like 60%, so.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Robbie Straczynski, a buddy of mine over at Card Player Lifestyle. He is going to be here in Vegas at Resorts World for the NAPT, which is, of course, is running from November 1st through the 10th. Robbie is known for his mixed game festivals, and he's holding the 9th edition during the NAPT in the Resorts World Poker Room. There's going to be 3 different mixed game tournaments. I think he's going to be giving away a bunch of stuff. He always, like our meetup game, times 5 or whatever. Like he does it right, gives away prizes, gives speakers, and it's worth checking out, especially if you love to play mixed games, which I do. Unfortunately, I can't play because I'll be working, but it is a lot of fun. If you're a mixed game player, definitely check it out. We've got an article up on Poker News, and I will link to it in the show notes. Speaking of the NAPT, we gave away a Gold Pass at the start of this episode. There have been more Gold Pass winners, and for the last few weeks, we've been showing a video profiling them. So I want to just give a shout out to some of the people who have won Gold Passes recently, including the winner of Nick Wright's giveaway.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it was a friend of mine.
Okay.
Ben Valder, he used to work for the MSPT.
Cool.
Yeah. He's in Minnesota.
Yeah, good
You
job.
guys probably would
That's
recognize
awesome.
him. if you
Yeah,
saw
no,
him.
I know him.
No, I think I'm friends with him on Facebook or something.
You're going to see his picture here in this video. Check it out. All right. Well, Gold Pass winners are going to be at the Resorts World. Another thing that's going to be at Resorts World, I mean, that seems like the hot spot for poker here recently in Vegas, is this $10,000 buy-in charity poker event, the Big Deal for One Drop. It's going to be taking place there. There's some big names attached to it. November 22nd, which is going to be, so it's not during the NAPT, right after the Formula One race is coming to town.
Hooray.
I was just going to say, you had to deal with the traffic getting here. Can't wait. It's a nightmare.
It's like, seems like it's like already, it's like, again, didn't they just take all that stuff down?
Too soon. It's too soon,
God.
guys. Yeah.
Well, some racing legends, David Coulthard, Martin Brundle, and Alex Wurz. I actually think I nailed those names for once.
Good job.
Yeah.
Fantastic job, Chad.
Are going to join some heavy hitters in the poker world, including Antonius Fandiari, who we haven't seen for quite a while in terms of playing poker. He, of course, won the inaugural big one for One Drop, the $1 million buy-in. Cirque du Soleil founder Guy Laliberté.
Wow, you're killing it.
I know. That one I was pretty confident on. He's going to be there. So it's a little like an old school big one. It's $10,000 buy-in. Anybody can enter. Actually, I do think it's limited.
It's invitational only. I checked already.
Well, yes, it's limited to 54. And listen, if you're watching and you want to play for 10K, get in touch with me. If you want to play, I can get you in. Okay. I know the right person. So yes, it is invite only, but like I got the hookup.
Ooh.
As long as it doesn't sell out. Like I said, I think it's limited to 54 players, if I remember. There's some big prizes that are going to be up for grabs, some F1 races in Singapore, Montreal. Get in the booth with Steve Aoki, the DJ booth, which would be fun, and some other stuff. I probably flashed them on the screen right now. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be fun. I don't think I would be able to play it, but I'm hopefully going to work my way in there for Poker News.
Yeah, maybe I'll come and watch and hang out.
Yeah, maybe I'll talk to
Have
him.
some wine.
Mike will play, and hey, Kyna and I will be there to film for the Poker News Podcast.
We'll be on the rail.
That sounds great.
We're a good rail.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about one last story. Somebody we were happy to see win a World Series of Poker gold bracelet in a tournament that wasn't canceled. Online bracelet. It was number 12, No Limit Hold'em, Crazy Eights, $888 buy-in, and Maria Konnikova taking down her first
Maria.
bracelet.
Congrats. First bracelet.
Awesome.
How
Must have been
exciting.
great. Yeah,
Much
must have been a great
deserved.
feeling.
Yeah, $68,000. I've known Maria for a while, PokerStars ambassador. She's always just been super nice to me. I don't know if you guys have much interactions with her
I've
yet.
met her. She had we worked together on some stuff, and I run into her from here and there, and she's cool. Yeah, she's sweet.
She wrote the book, The Biggest Bluff, which was really good. Check it out if you haven't. I should probably get some books, some signed books of hers to give away or something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we should.
I've been collecting some books to do some giveaways. In fact, I've been reading Tom McAvoy's Poker Pioneer biography, which is actually really good. And might ask him to come in studio at some point too.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But Maria Konnikova, congratulations on that bracelet win. She actually did a sit-down interview with Connor Richards on his Life Outside Poker podcast, which I'm going to give you a little teaser of, just a minute or so long clip to end this episode. So that's how we're going to end this thing. Before we do that, though, anything coming up for you guys? Anything fun? No? Tax season is over.
Tax season is over. I'm free. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm going to play some of those NAPT satellites. I'm excited for the NAPT.
Satellites.
You know, just going to relax, maybe play some small stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Nothing big.
Our next episode is going to... I think one of the upcoming episodes, at least, is going to be on November 1st when the NAPT kicks off. So we're going to do a special NAPT kind of kickoff preview episode, all things NAPT, which should be a lot of fun. And then, I don't know, we'll see if we can pull like Rob Gronkowski. He's going to be there. Maybe you think he'll come in
Bro,
the studio?
if you can get Rob Gronkowski in here, kind of get the fuck out of here.
He's got to fill in for one of you.
No, like I'll take an assault charge on Kyna if I get to hang out with Robbie G. You know what I mean?
Relax over there.
Sorry, my testosterone levels were a little high there.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, do us a favor. You already have with the giveaway. You've liked, you've subscribed, you've followed on SoundCloud. We really appreciate the 5-star reviews. If you haven't, please do us a favor and do that. We will be back next week, every Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time, with a new episode. Until then, we'll keep a seat open for you. But check out this clip with Maria Konnikova on Life Outside Poker with Connor Richards.
What PokerStars has done is amazing. I think you need to go a step further and not have any electronics, even like anywhere on the table. Yeah, anywhere on the table. Like I think phones need to be like on the floor, like in your bag. You know, take them when you need them. But I think that no electronics should be anywhere near the tables. And I think that at floor's discretion, they should be allowed to search any player for hidden technology and examine the sunglasses of any player. Like, I think that you need to crack down on this shit hard. And one of the reasons that I think telling these stories is important is because I love poker. I want it to thrive. And I think actually exposing bad actors, exposing cheating, there's some people who don't want to talk to me and don't want to tell me the stories because they're like, why do you want to write about this? It makes this person look bad. Mm-hmm. They're like, no, but it makes the game better, right? I actually strongly believe that sunlight really is the best disinfectant. More people, like, I'll be happier to play poker if I know that it's safer and that people take cheating seriously as opposed to, like, not really care about it.